Here we go.
Hey guys, Reflix66 here, going over to the quick task guide video. Today we're going over Jaeger's task, Shady Business. For this task, you're going to find 3 flash drives in raid and give it to Jaeger. You cannot buy these on the flea market. You can't get it from another player. You do have to find them in raid. Flash drives you can find in raid sticking out of the front of computers. We're going to go over a few different maps and locations. We're going to start here on Interchange and run through the highest density population of computers I can find on Interchange. By following this quick path. We're going to start here in IDEA. We're going to run over here to the IDEA office. Be aware when you're running this path, you know, it's good to find the flash drives, but you're also going to find other loot along the way. Here in the IDEA office itself, you can find all kinds of computer components, Tetris and graphics cards. But then in the computers, you can see there's, I think, 3 computers in here. Each of those potentially can spawn a graphics card, or a flash drive sticking out of the front. None of those happen to have one, so we're going to move along. We're going to run straight through here. Always check and see if there's a lion spawn right there, but there's not. We're going to run straight through across, and we're going to get into the offices that connect IDEA to Goshen. When you're running across IDEA, always be aware that scavs spawn by the registers, and there could be players going from either way. Just for the sake of this video, I'm in offline mode just to make it quicker for you guys and not to have any other conflicts pop up. Reshoot the whole video. You can see where we're at. There's the front of IDEA. We're not going to push into the middle part of the mall. We're going to turn left, and we're going to come back here into the office. As I said before, these offices connect IDEA to Goshen, the grocery store. You just run straight through, get the bathrooms. You'll come in, and you'll take this first door on the left. There's a flight of stairs here to go up, but we're going to go right, and we're going to check out these computers in here. This office area is full of computers. You just look around. The computers, I'm not looting them in the video, but if it's after wipe and you're running this looking to complete a task, you might as well, while you're in here, loot the computers, because they do drop good computer components that you need, CPUs, graphics cards, stuff like that. But now that we're done with the Goshen office, we're going to push straight across to the other side to the offices that connect Ollie and Goshen. So guys, when you're cutting through this area, always be alert. Scavs spawn up here at the tents. They can spawn all through the registers here, and they spawn kind of back in the center part of Goshen. Scav or 2 coming across here. There may be players. It's not a super highly trafficked player area. Most players stick to the center part of the map or upstairs. But chances are, if this is post-wipe and you're trying to loot these flash drives, so is everybody else. So you could run into extra contact just because you're going through the flash drive area. Alright, so now we're getting over to the other office area. So these are the offices between Goshen and Ollie. In here there's a few computers, not a whole lot. There's one here. And on the computers, the reason I'm not looting them, because this port right here at the front is where the flash drive will be sticking out. It's the same on all of them. They have a white flash drive in them. Sticks out the front. I don't think there's any computers in this room. Oh, I thought that was one. It was just a little part of the chair. Right, so no flash drives this time. And from here, we're going to go out. There's another flight of stairs to go up, but we're not going up. We're going to go over to Ollie. Inside Ollie, there's a whole lot more computers that we're going to check out. So guys, we are skipping a lot of the high value loot areas. We're skipping a lot of the other areas on this map, because for this, I'm just focusing on the task of the Shady Business and hitting all the computers that we can as fast as we can. When I get to this task, I literally just run this back and forth to go through and just find the flash drives. Not in this computer, not this one. This is a really common spawn. I tend to find a lot of my flash drives right here. From here, I go straight back to this other little circle. I found flash drives back here before. There's 2 more computers in here. One there. One there. No flash drives in there. There are computers in the offices back here. I've never looted any flash drives back there. I haven't heard of anybody looting any flash drives back there, so I don't include that as a path I'd put on here. You can check back there if you want to, but I don't see a reason. Guys, that's all the flash drive spawns that I know of here on Interchange. From here, we're going to go over to Woods, and I'll show you guys where the flash drive spawn on Woods. Alright guys, now we're on Woods. I'm going to show you guys the flash drive spawn here on Woods. It's a static spawn, always spawns in the same location. You can spawn potentially 1 or 2 flash drives at this location. You can see we're here at logging, and we're gonna go back to the little camp tent. It's right behind us here, so you can see we're at logging. There's the big rock right here that you can snipe at. We're on the east side of the water. Down in the description below will be a location for this and a map. But right here, inside this tent, on the ground, right underneath this jacket can spawn flash drives. And like I said, it's a static spawn. It always spawns right here. This is the only place you find them, not inside of computers. But it's not here. So right here, literally right there on the little cloth is where it'll be. But that's the one for woods. So now we're gonna jump over to reserve, and I'll show you guys where you can find flash drives pretty commonly there. Alright guys, sorry for all the noise. Tarkov just decided to have a tsunami while I was recording this video. So we're at part 3 of Shady Business, showing you on reserve where you can find flash drives. We're gonna be looking up in this tech room right here. You can see we're at the nose of the helicopter. We're going into the Bishop building. Once we get inside, it should quiet down a little bit. Alright, now I can stop yelling at you guys. This door is right up here on the 2nd floor. You can use your keys to get in, but I didn't bring mine with me, so I'm going to show you how to get in without keys. You go up here to the 3rd floor, you go to the right window. You jump out and land on this roof, and go in here. These 2 computers here have a higher chance of spawning flash drives, and it's another good place to look. Plus, once you get in here, there's a lot of good loot. You can loot graphics cards, Tetrises, a lot of good stuff spawns in this room. But those 2 computers have a really high chance of flash drives. Now we're going to jump out, and I'm going to fast forward over to the other location so you guys don't have to sit here and listen to the thunderstorm. Forward, and the rain let up a little bit. So when we get here, we're gonna go in the night building with the tower on top. This is the communication night building, I guess. You're gonna run inside here, and you're gonna go up to the 3rd floor. Once you're on the 3rd floor, you're gonna go in the 2nd door on the right. And inside here is 4 computers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you check those 4 computers, it's a good chance you might find a flash drive in one of those. I found a couple over time. It's not a super common spawn like the other side is, but it's still worth a check. So now that we're done in reserve, we're going to jump over to customs, and I'm going to show you guys a couple locations there. Alright guys, still working on Shady Business. We're over here on customs. You can see we're in the factory zone and customs. The place we're going to look for is this blue van right here in the middle of this parking lot. That's the factory where the double weapon boxes and the factory key spawns. You're going to come out here in the back side of this van. There's 2 computers. When you open this up, check these 2 computers. It's a really common spawn for flash drives. There's just not any right now. And the next location we're going to be is over behind 2-story dorms. So I'm going to go ahead and just jump there real quick. Alright guys, now we're here at the backside of 2-story dorms. We're going to look at one location outside and one location inside of 2-story dorms. If you go away from the dorms a little bit, back this way, you'll see a little campsite. Back here you'll check inside the tent in the same little piece of cloth. There's none here. And then over here on the guitar, I've found flash drives that spawn in, on, and under the guitar. So just kind of look around for an indicator. There's not one right now, so we're going to go inside of 2-story dorms. In. Did, but I wasn't sure. Alright, so when you enter on the 2nd floor, you're going to want to go all the way down to the stairs, down to the 1st floor, turn right, all the way found in Tarkov. Go inside on the bed right here. Tarkov's trolling me. There's a trinket there now, but that's where I found most flash drives that I found in the game so far. So we covered customs. That's all the locations I know here on customs. Now we're going to jump over to Shoreline. I'm going to show you one last spot there that I look for flash drives. Alright guys, now we're up here on Shoreline. We're at the resort. We're going to go to the east wing. You can see there's a tail end of the helicopter. We're going to go to the right floor. Alright, once we get to the 3rd floor, we're going to come around this left corner here. I'm going to pop this door. This is room 308. It connects into room 306. 306 has a lot of computers, and it's a very common place to find flash drives because of the amount of computers. Both of these doors are locked, but you can find the keys or buy them on the flea market. And I will put links in the descriptions for all the keys that you need to access the areas that I've got to for this mission. If you guys have any questions regarding this, let me know. Yeah, that's all the flash drive spawns I know of that are pretty consistent and common for Shady Business. Once you do turn these in, the reward from Jaeger is 11,000 experience. You get 0.04 rep and 50,000 rubles. This task is a lot of work for not a high reward, but you have to get it done in order to progress on your tasks. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them down below in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks. Bye.